All right, guys, welcome to Upper Body Prep Thursday, right? It's almost the weekend. The weather's supposed to be nice, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the weekend. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but maybe on Sunday. So let's get into it today. Today, we are going to go through just some pressing and pulling motions. We're going to just check our motion, see how we're feeling um, before we really get into some stuff afterwards. But the initial process is we're going to go through all of our different orientations from standing to seated to sideline to prone to supine, just seeing how we feel going through the motion. And then I've got some exercises that we're going to cycle through three, maybe four times, depending on how we're doing and how everybody feels, with a reintegration or a reassessment at the end. So hopefully, as we go through this, everybody goes through. And remember, as you're going through these things, make sure you stay within the motions that you feel comfortable and you feel good with. Anything feels off or funky, stay within the ranges that feel good. Do not push through positions or motions that we go through to get through it. All right. So if anything is bothering you when we go through some of this stuff, either limit the range of motion, or if you can't do it, just don't. Okay. And if you are having trouble, make sure you let us know. All right. So first things first, standing position. We're going to go hands straight out in front of us. And from here, we're just going to bring the elbows back, driving them into retraction. Okay, so you can think of this as a press or a row, right? Because we don't have anything in our hands, really. We're just seeing what we can do from full extension to full retraction. So really trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together when we bring them back. Okay, so as you notice right now, I've got my elbows kind of at a 45-degree angle. So let's go up a little bit this time. So let's bring those elbows up a little bit higher and just see how that feels in relationship to the shoulder. Feels any better, any worse? Okay. Through here. And then the last one, let's bring the elbows in nice and tight so the thumbs will be up and we're just pulling straight back, pushing straight out. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's see what it's like to go seated. Okay. I'm going to start with my feet out in front of me, hands out in front. I'm going to stay in that 45-ish degree angle between shoulder and hip. Okay. And I'm just going to reach. Now I'm going to retract back. Okay. It's nice and tall. All right. Now I'm going to bring the hands straight down. I'm going to bring them out just a little bit more so that now I'm almost like 90 degrees, just slightly below. Okay. Then I'm going to drop the elbows all the way down. And I'm going to bring them straight out, straight back. Perfect. All right. Let's flip over on our hip. So I'm going to start on my right side. Hand's going to be out. So notice like I've kind of got my hand, it's not flat pointing to that wall, but it's about 45 degrees because I want to bring it back in that 45-degree arm slot. Okay. So I'm just extending, pulling back, trying to keep that 45 degrees. And another one. Perfect. We'll bring the elbow up. So now my hand is facing my feet, okay? Because I'm trying to keep my shoulder up a little bit higher as I go through this. Good. And I'll bring it all the way down and I'll pull straight back. So keeping the elbow in tight, palm facing the floor. Perfect. All right, let's flip over. All right, hand 45 degrees. So we're trying to keep that shoulder 45 degrees. So not all the way up, not all the way down, about 45 degrees. And we're just reaching out and pulling back. Reaching out, pulling back. Bring the elbow up a little bit. Palms facing the feet now. We're just coming straight out, straight back. Perfect. And then drop it all the way down. And we're bringing it straight out, straight back. Perfect. All right, let's flip over. All right, I'm gonna start palms up again. So notice I'm at this 45-degree angle with my hands. So not completely facing my feet, okay? And also not facing each other, but about 45 degrees. That's gonna try to keep my elbows and shoulders at this 45-degree angle here. So I'm gonna pull down. I'm gonna kind of slightly push into the ground, okay? And then I'm gonna reach out. Slightly push into the ground. Slightly push into the ground. Nice and easy, not trying to crush your arms into the ground. You're just trying to lightly give a little push. Perfect. Let's go palms facing your feet now, okay? So this will change the orientation. We're going out. We're just about 90 degrees of abduction with the shoulders, okay? Just pull them straight down, give a little push into the ground when you get to the ground. Perfect. And I'm going to bring them in nice and tight, straight up, so my palms are facing each other now. I'm just going up and down, nice and easy. Couple more of these. Perfect. All right, let's flip it over to your stomach. All right, same thing. I'm going to keep my hands, my elbows are tucked, but they're tucked about 45 degrees. So from here, I'm going to push lightly into the ground, and then I'm going to lift up. Push lightly into the ground, lift up. And we're going to get about 6 or 7 of these. One more. Good. Now I'm going to bring my elbows out to the side a little bit more. Okay, so we're almost at that 90-degree angle here. I'm going to push into the ground, lift up. Push into the ground, lift up. Push, up, push, up, push, up, push, up, push, up. Good. Bring the elbows in nice and tight. Okay, so the hands are going to come back just a little. We're going to push into the ground, lift up. Push into the ground. It's nice and easy. Couple more. Good. All right. So went through all the different positions. Hopefully we got our shoulders nice and loose. So from here, we're going to go through a couple different exercises. So what I'd like to do is I want to go through an isometric, and then we'll go through an actual motion. Okay. So the first one, we're going to do a row, but we're going to do an isometric first. So here's what we can do. All right. We're going to do kind of a bent over row as one of our exercises. So if you've got some plates or if you've got dumbbells, what that'll look like is bent over here. And depending on what angle we're going at, because we're going to hit all 3 angles. So just like we did with the positions, we'll start with 45 degrees. So if I'm here, I'm coming up about 45. The next set through, we'll go out a little wider at 90. Last set through, we'll go in nice and tight, okay? So for the first exercise, we're looking at that bent over row, and we're gonna go 45 degrees. Now, what do we want to do as far as the isometric? So hopefully you guys have a wall close to you. So what I'd like you to do is find a wall, and as I retract back, okay, I'm gonna figure out how far can I go back. So if you're looking at me from the side angle, I can get my thumbs like right in line with my body, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk back, and I'm gonna make sure my elbows can touch the wall, okay? So when I get my full retraction back and I turn around and I walk into the wall, where do I feel the wall on both my elbows, okay? So from here, what I'm gonna have you do is we're gonna retract back so I'm in that 45-degree angle, and we're gonna hold. But what I want you to do is I want you to really drive those elbows into the wall, okay? Nice and hard, and we're gonna hold that for about 6 seconds, okay? We're gonna do 5 reps of that. So 5 reps of 6-second holds, driving our elbows at 45 degrees into the wall. Got it? Okay, so let's start. So this is where I need to be, okay? Find your spot, feet about shoulder width. I'm gonna pull back, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Hands out, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Hands out, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Hands out, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Hands out, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. One more. Hands out, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. So now let's take our plates, or if you've got a band, you can use a band. No big deal. Okay. Same scenario. But what I'm doing is I'm going to bend over. I'm going to keep my hands 45 degrees, and I'm going to row. So it's a bent over row here, just like this. Okay. So we're going to hit 15 to 20 reps of that. So if you've got your dumbbells, grab your dumbbells. If you got a band, grab your band. It's the same thing. You just wrap the band around your feet, pull up. Okay, so let's start. Just driving it up. Perfect. 20. All right. Now that we've got that, next one, what I want to do is we're going to get up, we're going to go down into a push-up position, but we're really just going to start supine to start with, okay? So what I want you to do is we're going to be down in this. So I want everybody to start with their knees on the ground, okay? So from here, again, we're going to go in that 45-degree angle. And what I want you to do is we're going to go down about halfway, okay? So I'm not going down all the way, not getting within 6 inches of the ground. I'm just coming down about halfway, and I'm going to hold that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right back up. Bring it forward. Bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. And bring it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Back up. Right back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back up. 2 more. Bring it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Bring it back up. Last one here. Bring it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Now, what I want you to do is either you can stay on the floor with your knees crossed or your knees bent, or you can find a place, chair, bench, whatever you have, and we can do incline push-ups. So I'm just here. If I want to find an incline, I'm going to find an incline. And again, as I'm working this with my elbows coming back in that 45-degree angle. So if you've got a incline, go to the incline, okay? I want to get 15 to 20 reps. Now, if you don't want to do an incline because you're strong enough not to, and you want to go knees, okay? All that looks like is this, okay? So we're driving down. We're going to get 15-ish to 20, depending on what you can do, maybe less reps. So I want you to get a good 15 to 20 reps if you can. If you can't, that's okay. If you can get 8, get 8. If you can get 5, get 5. The bigger the incline, the easier it is. So if you don't have anything that's a high enough incline, use a wall. So if I need to, I can go here against the wall and I can do my push-ups, okay? So there shouldn't be any excuse to be able to not get 15 reps, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and bang out 15 reps, okay? So that we're all on the same page. Perfect. All right, so it's round 1, right? So that was 45 degrees. We kept all those different positions at 45 degrees. So now let's go 90. So we're gonna be about 80 to 90, okay? If you get all the way to 90 and maybe above, you might start feeling some impingy stuff in the shoulder. So get to where you're comfortable. I don't want you completely at 90. We're gonna be about 80, but even if that doesn't feel so hot, go down a little bit. We're just trying to get slightly above 45, okay? So what do we do first? We're pulling all the way back, walk myself into the wall. So I make sure that I get contact on the wall. Now I know I'm the exact distance apart where I can pull back and shove into the wall. Hands out. I'm gonna pull straight back and really drive into the wall. 4, 5, 6, relax. Again, hands out, pull back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax the shoulders, arms out, pull back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax, arms out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms out. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Pull back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Let's grab our plates, grab our band, whatever you got. Okay. 15 to 20 reps with the palms facing straight back, so the elbows are coming a little wider this time. And we're just driving up. 2, 3. All right, that's 15. Let's get 5 more. Perfect. All right, so got our first 2 done. Next 2, we're gonna be down on our knees again, okay? This time, we're coming forward a little bit. Notice how my elbows we're kind of tucked in that 45-degree elbows, or the 45-degree mark. Now I'm going to rotate my elbows out. So now you'll notice they're kind of pointing straight out. So when I bend my elbows, my shoulders, it'll actually come out more to that 80 degrees of abduction. Okay. So I'm going to go down, elbows nice and wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, relax. Going back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. And back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one here. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. So from here, let's grab our incline. Okay. So if you got an incline that works, we're here. Elbows are coming out a little bit wider this time. Okay. And back up. If the incline that you have isn't high enough, let's grab a wall. Okay. You can always grab a wall. And then if the incline or the wall is too easy and you want to go down to the floor, just go down to the floor. Okay. You start with your knees bent. If that's too easy, then just go into a full push-up. Okay. So I'm here and I'm just banging out 15 to 20. Perfect. Hopefully everybody was able to get through that okay. Okay. So again, reiterating, that was 80-ish degrees of abduction here. So the last one we have, different position, palms are going to be facing in, pulling straight back. Okay, so everything will be done in nice and tight as we go through this next round. So what do I want to do? Pull all the way back, walk myself into the wall. Okay, got contact, spread my feet out a little bit. From here, again, palms will be facing each other, and I'm pulling back and driving my elbows into the wall. Okay, pull back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Arms out, pull back, 2, 3, 5, 6, relax. Arms out, pull back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms out, pull back, 2, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Arms out, pull back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one here. Arms out, pull back, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. Let's grab our dumbbells or our plates or our band. Okay, same thing. Palms are going to be facing in. We're going to bend over, try to really make a shelf of our back so our chest is parallel to the floor. Okay, arms extended, and I'm just pulling back. 15 to 20 reps. Perfect. All right. Bring that back. Okay. So from here, we got our rows, got our isometric. Let's go back to our chest. Okay. So back on the knees. This time, as I go down, I want to keep my elbows in nice and tight. Okay. So you're going to notice as you go down, your chest is probably going to come forward a little bit more. Okay, so I'm coming down. I'm going to hold, keeping the elbows in nice and tight. We're tucking them in. We're going to hold for 6. We got 6 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back up and back down. 2, 4, 5, 6, back up, back down. 2, 4, 5, 6, back up. 2 more of these, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Last one, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. So we're done with our isometrics, right into our actual exercise. You're doing an incline. We're just keeping the elbows in nice and tight. Bringing it straight down, straight up. If the incline you have, again, is a little too low for you to be able to do a really good push-up, you can use the wall, okay? Or if the incline that you have is way too easy and you can bang out 100 of these, then let's go back down to the floor, okay? So I'm down on the floor, same thing. I'm keeping my elbows tucked in nice and tight, okay? And as I go down, I'm just gonna bang out 15 to 20. Perfect. All right. So 3 rounds through, went through our range at the beginning, just testing out what do we have, what can we play with today, okay? And then as we went through, just emphasizing those positions through some regular exercise. I like to add the isometrics with the actual motion. I think a lot of times that can give us a little more motion to play with, and we just see how we feel through the different positions of the shoulder. Now, you got to remember, some of those positions you're going to be a little stronger in, some positions a little weaker, okay? That's okay. That's what's going to happen. Like, you're not probably going to have the same strength throughout the whole excursion of the shoulder, and that's okay. We want to be able to challenge the different positions each time in slightly different ways to get better and better at those positions, okay? So hopefully you enjoyed today's prep, added a little exercise, which we've been doing on Thursdays compared to what we do on Tuesdays. So hopefully you enjoyed it today. Hopefully everybody's shoulders held up and they're feeling pretty good. Again, thanks for joining us. If you missed it, we'll have this uploaded to YouTube so you can check it out. Check out the YouTube site at Body Activation LLC. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it'll get you all the notifications as we upload and continue to